going to take you right out to the Superdome and get you updated on the highlights. Adrian Peterson leading the Vikings to battle. TD, Drew Brees.
Got me hyped for this.
Getting him fired up. First quarter, Saints opening drive on a 3rd and 10. It's Brees to Devery Henderson, and the Saints on top quickly 7-0.
That's what Drew Brees can do to you. That man has got a gun.
There were plenty of twists and turns in this one, though. Martin Gramatica from 46 away. It's blocked by Kevin Williams, and the ball goes right into the hands of Antoine Winfield, who goes 59 yards for a touchdown and ties the game. Second quarter, we're tied at 10. Brees doesn't see Winfield, who makes the great play, TD.
That is a nice play. It's the sack. It is the fumble recovery, and has the presence of mind to get up and return this ball.
Takes it down to the 5-yard line. Chester Taylor now on the option to Vasante Shenko.
Great touch by Chester Taylor, lobbing that ball up in the end zone like that.
Vikings up 17-10. The Saints come right back. Reggie Bush running right. He's stripped by Chad Greenwell. Tyrell Johnson for the Saints recovers, but if you watch the replay here, it's clear that Reggie Bush had his face mask nearly ripped off, but there was no face mask penalty called.
I don't know how they missed this call. Clearly the head turns around, it pulls his body back towards the defender, and the ball comes out.
And that would have put the Saints down to about the Vikings 20. Nonetheless, the Vikings got the ball back on the fumble, and so here we go. It's Brees, though. His pass off the fingertips of Lance Moore, and it's picked off by Ben Leber. All right, on the Vikings' next possession on a 3rd and 1. Adrian Peterson up the middle for 5 yards. He can't hold on to the football. There were fewer than 2 minutes left, so the play was reviewed upstairs. They didn't call this a fumble. They said his knee was down, TD.
That's a fumble. That knee is not on the ground. That ball is starting to come loose. That call was blown.
All right, so the Vikings hold on to the rock, and it's Gus Farrant to Bernard Berrien, nearly picked off by Tracy Porter. Vikings settle for a field goal. They went up 20-10 at the break. Third quarter now. Reggie Bush from his 29 on the punt. And watch the block.
Oh, I felt that.
Jolan Dunbar lays out Aaron Henderson, and Bush does the rest. 71 yards. Check it out. Once again, TD.
Keep your head on a swivel, Henderson.
So the Saints are back in it, and Dunbar very impressed with himself. All right, 4 seconds remaining in the quarter, and this is not a replay.
You don't kick this to Reggie Bush again, do you?
This is Bush at his own 22. And Reggie Bush, he's got one man to beat. But the Saints logo tripped him up there after a 29-yard return. Bush can't believe it.
He missed that opportunity.
But he would get another chance because the Vikings kept punting it to him. So it's Bush at his own 36. And this time the Saints logo, it won't catch him, and neither will anyone on the Viking squad. Bush goes 64 yards.
He's got to be one of the more exciting players in this league.
All right, 27-20, Saints on top. Gus Farrant steps up, throws deep downfield to Bernard Berrien, and it's caught. Down to the Saints 27, but Farrant was laid out by Will Smith.
Steps in the pocket, throws the ball downfield and takes a shot.
I mean, there was some hitting going on in this game. He came out for one play, but then he comes right back. And Berrien is their big offseason acquisition, and he makes a great grab for the 33-yard touchdown.
And this is what this offense had to do. They had to stretch the field, get the ball down to Bernard Berrien and all those other wide receivers.
Took it away from Andre Allison. Brees now steps up to Billy Miller, and watch Cedric Griffin. Woo! I mean, there was some hard hitting going on in this one. Gramatica from 46 yards away can give the Saints the lead.
No.
But he hooks it.
That's not going to work.
So the Vikings stay alive on a 3rd and 3 as Gramatica laments the miss. It is Farrant stepping up and going deep downfield to Berrien. It's incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Kevin Caseforhorn called for pass interference. So here comes Ryan Longwell for his 14th career game-winning field goal inside of 2 minutes, and put the Vikings up 30-27, and Gramatica and company can't believe it. The Vikings get a much-needed victory, improving to 2-3. And you can't say enough about the gutty performance from Gus Farrant. It took a lot of big hits. He threw for 222 yards, and that Saints defense able to keep Adrian Peterson to a tame 32 yards.